On Pedal Magazine, we're here with Denise Ramsden, who just finished her road race. And Denise, out there, it was fairly grueling, but how did your day go on?
Yeah, it was a hard race. The ride into the city wasn't too bad, and then it got pretty strung out through the technical parts in Florence. And the USA let it out into the first climb. And I was up there trying to be around Joelle just in case she needed my help. And I think I made it to 1K to go on that long climb, and it was just too much for me on today. So I think
that first lap was I think they were going about 50 kilometers an hour, and the second lap was about 2 minutes less. So the Americans really hammered it on the first one.
Yeah, no, it completely blew the race apart the first time up there.
Strategy-wise. So for you, things didn't go according to plan, but you still rode. Did you still run your race, or did you have to dial back and do things differently?
Yeah, I mean, at that point, the race is gone, so you're kind of riding around, even though it's still hard. So I was definitely hoping to be up there helping more. It wasn't quite what I wanted, so take a bit of a break and then kind of go back to the drawing board and see what I can do differently for next year.
Yeah. So that's good. So you've take what you can for next year. You were at Coburg last year.
No, I didn't do Worlds last year. I took last year off. So I did Copenhagen and Australia the 2 years before that.
So next year we'll be in Spain.
Yeah.
And promises to also be a fun one like this. A thriller in Manila.
It's a little bit less challenging, but otherwise Voss might just keep winning and winning and winning. But yeah.
So your role was basically to be there with Joelle, and things never work out according to plan anyway. But for you, did parts of the race, were there parts that you were working on, like you said you went back to the drawing board, parts that you decided to work on as far as skill level? Was it descending, climbing?
I'm pretty comfortable descending, and when I came over here I actually thought I was climbing pretty well. I had some good results at our dash where we were doing a lot of climbing. So I think it's going to be a bit more how I structure my season. We've been over here for 5 weeks now, and I think personally I just don't handle that very well. So I think that's something I'm going to have to look at differently. It's hard to have the biggest race of the season at the end of a long block away from home. So
it's been a good month plus of hard races for you?
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard to find the balance. The racing's obviously good, but you need some rest and training too. So.
Staying in form for at the very end of the season is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a fine balance.
Well, good luck for next year, and I hope that the balance works out.
Thank you.
And enjoy Italy while you're here.
Thanks.